Welcome to MyLITV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. MyLITV starts now.
I am actively monitoring 12 sites here on Fisher's Island and have been doing so now for the last 2 years. And I had my binoculars and I'm looking at the harbor seals out on the clumps of rocks and I'm clicking away. And then typically I go down onto the beach. I go down a path through the shrub line and then we'll start to survey the beach. It was a quick survey and I went to walk back up the path and my eye caught this tiny movement and I thought, is that white plastic or what is that? And it was an object, piece of material. It was probably just about that big. Ended up pulling up a top of a uniform. And as I went to hang it up, the remaining sand and grit fell off and revealed the officer's full surname, his last name, J.P. Kibbe. And you know, I tell the kids, you know, you can Google just about anything. It came up from the Connecticut State Library, a commemorative booklet that was issued to Connecticut servicemen that were returning from World War II, and it lists all the servicemen. And I found Jack P. Kibbe and then Googled the last name again, and it came up Kibbe's in Connecticut. The next thing I know, I was talking to actually a beautiful woman's voice, and there was silence, and then the voice said, "That would be my father." Admittedly, I have a few goosebumps. I'm going to be meeting her today. I've invited her over to Fisher's Island.
You, Isabel. Wonderful. This is wonderful. To meet you. Oh my goodness. I'm excited.
An immediate friendship.
New best friend.
Yeah.
Right here.
I saw this little flicker of material. I just, from my heart, felt the right thing to do was to gift this with your dad.
Well, thank you so much. This is so extraordinary, just to hold this piece of my family history. And my dad was one of the lucky ones. He, as he used to say, the heroes were the ones that didn't come back. 68 years, could have been longer, we don't know. We don't know how it got here. We have many interesting theories. It's a piece of my father, but it's a piece of our country's history.
I feel I was in the right place at the right time.
Yes, you were.
So, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. This cannot be more remarkable, more exciting, more emotional at the same time. The reporter from the New London Day was asking me yesterday, is this an emotional situation for you? And I said, you know, it really is, just even speaking to Justine, who found the uniform. I'm a professor at Connecticut College, and after having published publishing in my maiden name, and then I married after that. Professionally, I used my maiden name, and that's how she was able to locate me. She was able to do an internet search, thank goodness for Google. And we hit it off right away on the phone. And we both started to cry when she called. It's just, she had discovered a piece of history, but she also knew it was so important to the family. It was family history that she wanted us to have. And I just thank and bless her for that, and thank her for being that generous.
In my heart, I realize it's right to gift it to her from Fisher's Island, but also to dedicate it to servicemen everywhere who have fought for our country and continue to fight for our freedom and our rights.